Hi, my name's Joel, and I'm one of the sales reps with Absolute Vinyl in Billings, Montana. And today I'm here in Glendive, Montana with one of our wonderful customers, Lynette. And Greg and Lynette bought a vinyl fence from us about 3 years ago. And today she's wanting to share her story of her buying experience with us and how the fence has performed since then. So Lynette, thank you for taking the time to answer the questions. But I guess one of the first questions I have is, how did you first hear about us?
Actually, we had decided to install a vinyl fence, and our search took us to the big box stores first. The quality wasn't quite what we were looking for. The price looked right, but we didn't want to have to continue to replace panels or whatever. So our research took us to the internet, and that's where my husband found Absolute Vinyl, and we read through some of the testimonies and thought this might be what we're looking for.
Awesome. So the fact that we were from out of town, did you have any hesitation, and what helped you kind of sort through that?
You know, when we contacted Absolute Vinyl, they were just more than willing to travel to Glendive. They gave us a bid that was, we really liked that, and their customer service seemed to be very good. We did happen to be in Billings, so we checked out the quality of the product and their setup and stuff, and we're very impressed with that. Unfortunately, Glendive didn't have anything that compared to that, and so we set up the appointment, and they came out, did a 2-day install, and we were not hesitant to do it. Awesome. From Billings.
So that's pretty much what kind of closed the deal. Yep. For you as you worked through that. Okay. So the guys came, they installed. How was our service? How were the installers? What's your take on that?
I'm really glad that you gave me the opportunity to say this, because on the day that they came to install the fence, the high heat index, most people would have rescheduled, but a young man named Ben came and did it, and he just sweated through it, and he did a great job, and we're very impressed with his work ethics, and yeah, he's a good addition to the company.
Very cool. Well, I guess the most important question that I want to ask is, has the fence performed the way we said it would, and if so, do you have any examples?
Absolutely, and I'm glad you brought up that point. We've had several windstorms since we've had the fence installed, and the last one being a microburst that came through Glendive with 120-mile-an-hour winds. Wow. And it just wreaked havoc on the community. A lot of our neighbors lost buildings, fences, trees. We personally lost 13 trees in our tree row, but the fence is still standing, and so we thought, you know what, we need to do a shout out here, because it's rare that a product does what they say it's going to, number one, but this fence has met our expectations and surpassed them.
That is so cool. Well, is there any other words of wisdom that you would want to give to any others who may be considering buying a vinyl fence in the future?
I think don't let price be your determining factor, because the quality is worth the price.
Over the years, we have had the privilege of hearing countless stories, just like you heard from Lynette. That storm did some major damage to fences there in Glendive. Some unfortunately had trees and debris fall on them, but a majority of them were damaged by the wind. One couple in Glendive recently bought a vinyl fence from a different company over us because of the price. Unfortunately, when that storm came through, it blew their entire back line down. It broke their posts, it blew out their panels, and they had to have a major repair done. There's another big fence in Sidney, Montana. This fence has had to be repaired 3 different times because of wind constantly blowing out the panels. Again, I can't stress enough the importance of how these fences are installed. We set all of our posts 6 feet on center versus the standard 8 feet. Again, that's only 2 feet difference, but in the long run, a major difference. If you are considering buying a vinyl fence, please heed the wisdom from my friend Lynette. Don't let price be the determining factor. You need to know the quality of your product, and you need to know the ways and the methods in which it's installed. And you can trust Absolute Vinyl that you're going to get the very best in those two things. Give us a call, and we'd be more than happy to educate you more on vinyl fencing and to schedule a free estimate. Thank you.